Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm not really planning on doing anything today. It's my day off. It's Monday and I did some changes back here. I have my bats. I don't know if you can see them. This is actually like a mesh material over like a dark blue sparkly material. I used to have this up at my office when I worked at a place where I had an office, and I layered it because I wanted it to look like the bats were flying at night. Maybe I'm a dork. Anyway, but I really like it, so I decided to hang it up. I might move this cabinet eventually and move it up a little bit, that way it's like a complete background, but for now we'll make do. So I thought I would film another singles cruise challenge and have some fun with that. Of course I've got them all in here chilling. I've taken out all the ones that I've already used, and the ones that I don't end up using I put back so that I can possibly use them again, and then I kind of mix them around. So I'm going to get started and draw, and as always I draw 5 and I use 3 unless I want to maybe use all 5. I've already done my skincare and I'm ready to start doing my eyes and letting all that moisturizer sink into my skin. So I'm going to draw, I'm not going to look. Okay. The first one I've pulled out is I Heart This by Colourpop, which is everybody's favorite, of course, because it's super beautiful. And that's it. It's that gorgeous champagne color. Okay, so the next thing I have is by the Balm. It's the Bahama little book. I have a few of these things in there, so it's not the only one like this, so you know, it could be a different one each time I go in there. And this one is actually a bronzer, but I don't use bronzers. But I did keep this because I really like the color of it as maybe a transition shade. That's what it looks like. Okay. The next one is going to be Makeup Geek's Havoc, which doesn't fit in the clamshell, but that's what I pulled out. I wrote it on a piece of paper and threw it in there. Okay, so here it is, one of the Duochromes. Got another eyeshadow on top of it and it kind of messed up. But this is a really popular type of duochrome. It's brown, red, orange, kind of blue, green a little bit. So that's what that is. I've pulled out Concrete Minerals Sojourner, which is a beautiful blue with gold speckles. I'll do the best finger swatch that I can, but a lot of the gold won't really stick because you need a little bit of a base. So that's the best swatch I can get of that one, which is a really beautiful blue-black base. Next color is, or the next shade is Colourpop's Stereo, which is that interesting red kind of color. It's a brown base with red and gold kind of stuff going on. I think I'm going to use I Heart This, Bahama, and Havoc So these 3 shades. And I'm going to put Stereo and Sojourner back in the pile or the bucket, whatever you want to call it. And we'll get started. I'm going to use a thicker base for my eyeshadow today. I'm using the Mica Beauty eye primer. This one is kind of so-so, and it smells like crayons. Like really heavily smells like crayons, but I like it for eyeshadows that are very bright or duochrome eyeshadows. Nothing. Turn up my light a tad. I'm going to use Bahama and use that in my crease, and I'm going to go kind of high up with it just to get a nice transition. I'm going to go in with this yellow orange kind of color from the NYX Ultimate palette. Go ahead and lay down Havoc in like the middle of my lid. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in with this shade, just with this brush cleaned off. Down this kind of mustardy orangey yellow, just on like this area here. gonna flip it over and lay that burnt orange right over top of it. Now for I Heart This, which is just gonna go in the inner corner. Okay, now's the part where I do my face, and then I come back to finish up the eyes. Okay, it's time to finish up my eyes. I'm going to use a bit of this light yellow and kind of brighten up the edges. Colourpop in the waterline. Use my Clinique Super Easier Pretty Easy liner. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild highlighter that I don't use very often, but it's really pretty. Pretty. I'll use the Pure Fully Charged. Trying to use it up. Okay, I got my mascara on, and I'm actually going to get this brush. It's an eyeliner brush. I'm going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow. This is from the Shade and Light palette. I'm just going to dip it in just barely. And I'm going to kind of run this along my lower lash. I just like to do that to pull together the top and the bottom. Okay, but that's it. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, I have the affiliate link for the YesOhYas beauty subscription. Really appreciate if you checked it out. And I'll see you in the next video.